Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be making a delicious pot of vegetable soup. So let's get right into it. Okay, first you add in your dry pot, you add your meat. I'm using beef for this soup, so we'll be adding our beef. And as you can see, I didn't add any water at all. The water came out from the beef. Then you add your kpomo, that is your cow skin. You add your seasoning cubes. I'm using Knorr beef. If you follow this channel, you know I use Knorr beef for my soups. Then you add your Scotch bonnet pepper. I just blended it. And you add your onion next, and this is diced onion. You add it into the pot and you toss it. Okay, so we're going to turn it so everything mixes with the meat and the kpomo. Why I'm adding the kpomo is because the kpomo is actually hard, so I want it to soften up. Then you also add your salt. Don't forget your salt. And I usually add a generous amount of seasoning because I want the seasoning to get into the meat. And just don't bother about that, because once we get cooking, we're going to add a little water and it's going to dilute the seasoning and it won't be that much in the soup. So next, you cover your pot and allow it to boil. So guys, we're making vegetable soup, and usually I use water leaf, and water leaf retains a lot of water in it. So what I usually do is I squeeze out the water. I know a lot of people boil their water leaf, but I'm not a fan of that method. So I try to squeeze out as much water as I can from the water leaf. As you can see here, see the water draining out of it. So just try this method, guys. Okay, now our meat has been boiling for close to 10-15 minutes, and now just check it, make sure your kpomo is soft, make sure the meat is soft. Then we can now add a little water. Okay, I'm going to add a little water because mine has not fully boiled, so I'll leave it for another 5 to 10 minutes to boil and become tender. So guys, our meat has been boiling for 10 minutes and now it is actually soft. The kpomo is soft as well, so we're going to turn it to make sure the stock cubes and everything has melted properly and it's well incorporated in the soup. Then we'll add our dry fish. I have stock fish here and I've got two other dry fishes I got from the market. We'll also add our crayfish. Next, we'll add our onions. Remember, I added a few earlier, but I left some for this part. Then we'll also add our palm oil. I usually add a generous amount of palm oil because it's vegetable soup. So just add according to what you like. Me, I prefer a generous amount. Then you also turn it to make sure that everything is well incorporated, and we'll cover it and let it boil for 10 minutes. Please guys, if you're enjoying this recipe, please like, subscribe, and also hit the bell notification. Thank you. So guys, it's been boiling for 10 minutes and I usually let it boil this long so that everything boils properly. Then now we're adding our water leaf. As you can see, I added the water leaf we squeezed earlier, so I'm adding it now. And as you notice, the pan or the pot looks dry, as if there's no water in this soup, but just leave it because there's still little water left in the water leaf. Okay, so we'll leave it to just boil for like 2 minutes, then we'll come check on it. As you can see guys, we've got generous amount of water in the soup, and this was from the water leaf. Now we're going to be adding our ugu leaves, and we'll turn it and mix it properly in the soup. So guys, the trick to making a good vegetable soup is not adding a lot of water. Okay, if you really like water in your soup, you can add just a tiny bit. Don't add a lot of water, because usually if you're using water leaf to cook, water leaf brings out water. You saw I squeezed water out of that water leaf, but regardless, I still had a lot of water in my soup. You can see the water seeping through from this video. So guys, we're going to leave it to now boil for 1 minute. Voila guys, our soup is ready, and trust me, it's delicious. Whilst cooking, I'll also advise you to always taste as you cook. to make sure that the seasoning and everything is in the right proportion. Okay, make sure it's tasty, make sure it's not so salty. I run away from salt as much as I can. I just add a tiny bit amount. So guys, our soup is ready. See how delicious it's looking, and trust me, it tastes even better than it looks in the video. Thanks so much guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and also hit the bell notification to be notified once I upload. Thank you guys, and see you in my next video. Bye.